أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم وفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here, how are you all? Want me to use the chat box to reply? Inshallah, let's keep it an interactive session. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah, we are into the day 8 of this Canva Mastery course. Alhamdulillah, we have learned so many things by now, right? Subhanallah. Okay, yeah, Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fiki, dear sisters and brothers here. So heading on to the day 8 of the setting course, let's all begin with the right intention as we started this course with. I need you all to rectify your intentions before we begin with. Let's all rectify the intention that we are going to educate ourselves with this skill, with this talent, with this ability for the deen of Allah, for the sake of Allah, so that we can earn rizq halal through this and so that we can create the content for the deen of Allah and serve the deen of Allah so that we can serve the deen of Allah and also it would be the means of sadqa jariyah for us, inshallah ta'ala. So heading on, inshallah, we are going to just have a quick lesson recap. Let's all begin by reciting the name of Allah before we begin with, because Allah blesses such affairs that are started with His name. So, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Seek du'as in this journey, dear sisters and brothers, that Allah gives you all the beneficial knowledge and you would be able to use this beneficial knowledge to the best way ever, inshallah ta'ala. So let's all continue this journey of being more productive with our smart devices. And Alhamdulillah, in day 7 of this course, we had learned few of the very important aspects for every graphic designer. What were they, dear sisters and brothers? What was a quick lesson recap? Can you please type in the chat box what was dealt in the day 7th of this course? It was totally about for the students, for the teachers, for the professionals, right? If you're going to make the presentations for your assignments, for your projects, for your seminars, for anything or as of that, we learned how to make your own presentation and stand out with your beautiful presentations, right? Yes. We learned how to present the course teaching presentations. Yes, Alhamdulillah. We also learned how to prepare some of the dua PPTs. We can just we make it in the PPT format and then we can just export that into the PDFs, inshallah. So these were some of the samples that we had learned. Then we learned how to use the resumes, the thing that is in the Canva, and also we had learned how to design our own certificates, right? So, Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, this was all about the things dealt in the previous session. We also learned some AI tools. Can you all mention what were the AI tools that were learned in yesterday's class? Some of the tools like Easy Reflections, QMH, yes. Resize, yes, excellent. Magic Resize. Why did we use Magic Resize as? We used it to change the flyer dimensions to some other dimensions, right? If you want to make a big flyer into small flyer or something like that, we can just use the Magic Resize. And Alhamdulillah, whatever you have submitted as a homework is excellent, dear sisters and brothers. Keep up the good work, keep up the work that you're doing with this spirit. If you learn with this spirit, if you are learning or practicing your skill, inshallah, you will be able to attain the level of professionalism, and inshallah, you all will be able to get through the clients, and inshallah, you can start working with with this application, inshallah. Ta'ala. Today's topics are very excellent, inshallah ta'ala. Today's topics are somewhat regarding the earning with the Canva, inshallah. So, Heading on to the day 8 of this course, we are going to start to learn how to design our own worksheets. Do you know some platforms like Etsy and Amazon and more? They have online printables. Have you all seen the online printables, online worksheets and more? If some of the platforms like Teachers Teach Teachers and something like that. If you can prepare the worksheets and just put the worksheets in the PDF formats, for you can just earn handsome amount. This is actually a passive income you can earn from by preparing the worksheets. Today I'll just say you how to prepare the worksheets. This is very easy task to prepare the worksheets. You have already you just must have the knowledge in the field. That's all. If you are a mathematic tutor, if you're good at maths, if you have studied something like BSc, BCA, bachelor's in computers communication or something like that, you can prepare your own mathematics worksheets or whatever the computer related worksheets for the kids or something like that, and inshallah you can earn a handsome amount by just posting the PDF on the Etsy. At CETSY, probably you all know that it is an earning platform. It is a platform wherein you sell the contents. You can sell the contents in the PDF formats also. You can sell it as a downloadable sheets also. You can sell it as a printable books also, or you can sell it as a actual book, the hard copy of the book. You can just make the hard copy and then you can sell it over there. Fine. There are different ways, and today's lesson is very important. Today you will also learn how to create your own business card. Today you are going to create a business card for yourself, inshallah, or you can just learn how to create it. Inshallah, I'll show you how to print the business cards also. And inshallah, stay tuned. Inshallah, I want you all to be attentive throughout the course. Letterheads were very important when the business is on ground. Whenever you want to provide the letterheads, whichever they want to print the aspects, print the letters, official letters, and all letterheads are very useful for any businesses. This is today's class would be the starting for the business fields. Okay, today we'll be starting how to enter into the business field. If you're into the business field, what and all aspects you need, right? For one as the business cards, and might get the clients as business whenever they are going to start a business, or anyone is an entrepreneur or something like that. They actually need a business card, and they actually, if you get them as your client, you have to prepare a business card for them, and you need to get it printed and submit it to them, fine. Give this to the client. So these are some of the aspects that every businesses needs. Business card, the letterheads, and menus and brochures. Whichever the business is there, they need some menu. For example, the hotel needs a menu. For brochures, example, if you are having a school, if you are into a school management or something like that, you want to advertise your school, so you need a brochure for that, right? So we will discuss how to create all these steps, inshallah, in today's session. We will discuss something called as grids, print, bleed, and more, because the printing aspect is very important here. Fine. So I want you all to notice, and I want you all to listen to each of my words very carefully, inshallah, because this will be a very helpful session if you feel like earning after this course, inshallah. So here, dear sisters and brothers, I want you all to be ready with the two devices: one device to listen to the class, one to practice live in the class, inshallah. If you do not have separate devices, you must be ready with a book to write down all the important points, inshallah, because this is a session that needs continuous practice. Continuous practice. You have to practice no matter what. Because this is a skill that you are learning. You cannot just sit in the class for 5 minutes and do 1 to 2 designs and leave the class. No, dear sisters and brothers, you are kept into track. Your attendance is kept into track. You won't be certified if you do not submit any of the homeworks. Homework should be submitted on my number, WhatsApp number, right? You have to submit 13 days, 13 homeworks. Okay, 13 days, 13 attendance must be there, because this is a skill that you are learning. Okay, even if you learn through the recordings, no problem, but you have to go through the course lectures or the course, because this is the skill that you're learning. It is not any bookish knowledge. It is not like you read a book and you get the knowledge. No, there are various tactics and tips that I tell each and every day, so that you can earn through this platform, inshallah ta'ala. So heading on, inshallah, heading on to the day 8, inshallah. Let me just start off. The first and foremost thing that I wanted to deal was with the uh, worksheets. Yes, sisters and brothers. So how do you prepare a worksheet? So how do you prepare a worksheet? So dear sisters and brothers, Canva offers you pre-designed templates. So what we'll do, we'll just go to the create design, and we will just put a worksheet size. Worksheet size will usually be in A4 sheet, right? So just type in worksheet. Make sure your spellings are right, because it needs a correct spelling. So it needs a portrait size. You can just write portrait worksheets, right? So have you all seen the worksheets on various platforms? You can just go to the Etsy, and just now we can browse and see how it works, how the worksheets or the activity books, or you can call it as an activity books work. Okay. For example, see here, I'll just grab what is here itself and I'll tell you how to do it. For example, I'll just grab this up. I'll just put it here. Fine. I'll put it here. For example, I just want to create a beautiful worksheet out of it, and I want to give it a name for the what we say for different for various purposes. For you can create Islamic worksheets also. Islamic worksheets can be put in the Islamic groups, and they can buy. You can just put the link from the Etsy. You can your members from the groups can buy the worksheets. Islamic worksheets are in high demand. Just you can see activity books. For example, I'll just show you some of the things on Etsy. Just a moment. Give me a moment, inshallah. I'll just show you how to get hold of this one. So I'll just show you Etsy. See, we can just move to the Etsy platform and see if you want. You can just go through this and see activity books or something like that. Activity books. Those are just the printables, dear sisters and brothers. They are not even the books. Activity book, or you can just write activity pack. Okay, let me just write Islamic activity. They just have 8 pages and they charge a handsome amount. This is a passive income that you can earn. You can sleep at home just to create 5 contents, 5 images, 4 images. See here, just look at this. The activity book that is here, it has only these many pages. I'll show you. See here. This is activity book that they have created. How many pages? Around 16 pages. Okay, it has around 4 times is 4, 12. 12 pages. Okay, only 12 pages activity book was bought by 491 people, and they have earned very handsome amount. Can you just look at it? Yes, right. You all can do that. Just see here, activity book for just the this one. They have written 10 pages only, 127 rupee, and they have mentioned how many have bought it. And also see here, 180 rupees. You can just make your activity books. And remember, these are just the printables. They are not the actual books. See here, you can just go through that. I'll just enter into it. You will see that they have put the PDFs only. It's not at all a book. It is not at all a book. It is just a PDF. See here. You are only given the digital download. You are only given the one PDF after you pay 382. See, dear sisters and brothers, you can create these printables by yourself. Just see here. All of these are Canva created. I can tell you all of these are Canva created. The word search if you want. The dots and this one you want. If you want this one, all of it you can just create it on Canva, fine. So come on, this is beginning of your journey into being more productive with your smartphones. Do not waste. Now itself sit back and create at least 5 to 10 pages and put it as a PDF, and you have to write a beautiful theme like this. Okay, you just have to show it all in one. You can do it with Canva itself. They have showed some of the glimpses of, see here, they just gave a 1 second look on all of it on the 10 pages, all 10 pages. See here, only till here. They'll repeat it after this. See here, this is done. The 5 things, the 10 pages, they just gave it in the repeat mode. And just see here, they just gave it for the digital download, and you just have to put the PDF over there. 491 just gave you the reviews, and it is not the purchase. It might be around 1,000 have purchased this item. So I want you all to earn passive income through this, inshallah. So how to create it? You can just create with the Canva. For example, for this one, you can just take first sheet as a matching word. Okay, second sheet I'll just put and I'll write word scramble. You can just get it, dear sisters and brothers, from here. Fine, word scramble, or we can just write it as whatever you want. For example, if you want it like the match the following, or if you want it like the what we say true and false statements. See here, let me just put the word scramble here, this page here. Okay, next I'll add up. Then you can just copy it down, just make it such that all of the first to 8 pages should match each other. Fine, we can just put all of this into one design, and then you have to make it in such a way that it should all match together. Okay, the next thing that you can do, dear sisters and brothers, match the following is over. The word scramble is over. Then what you all can do is true and false. Okay, true and false. I'll give you true false. Okay, something static has appeared. True false. Okay, click on true false. Come on, do it along with me. Keep it as a base, and inshallah, from today, you're going to start creating. Inshallah, do not hesitate. You have to do this. Fine. I just added true false statements here. Fine. The next part, what I'll do, I'll just move ahead. True false is done. I'll just add another aspect. You can find most of it on the Google, but create your own beautiful content. Fine, you have to be very specific with the content that you're creating. Fine, for example, if I want to make this as a something like learn about Salah, learn about the prayers. Okay, something worksheet on learn about the prayers. And next thing, let me give it as fill in the blanks. Okay, fill in the blanks. Islamic worksheets, I'm already telling you, it's in high demand. You can just put it here and there, fill in the verbs, fill in this one. I think I can just take it something like this, right? And I can give the fill the missing verbs. And again, I'll add another page. And then what I'll do, fill in the blanks is over. So I'll just add word search instead of word scramble. I can do another page as word search. It should be correlated with each other. See here, I have correlated all the content, just the colors is not matching. Okay, food word search. I just added the food word search. Okay, fill in the blanks is over, true or false is over. I think this much is enough for today. I'm just showing with the one, two, three, four. I don't think I wrote true and false, right? Okay, let me just write true and false. True and false. Isn't it excellent to go with your sisters and brothers? Now you just have to add your own content there, and also you have to set it in such a way that it should match with each other. Okay. So one, two, three, four. Okay, I think I just added up with the same page. I'll add another page and then I'll add this content. Fine. True or false statement. Okay, now we have this. The first thing, you can change it accordingly. For example, I want it for the Salah related activity book. So I'll just write learn about Salah prayer. I can just give another page here. I can just create another page here. So what I'll do, I'll just put it here, or I'll do it like a book cover. Fine, book cover. So I'll just delete all of the contents that is here. You need to select multiple and delete all the content. Fine, or you can just do something like this. I'll just wait for me. I'll just show you how to do this. I'll just quick click on the back button. One page inserted. This page I'll drag and I'll just reallocate this to here. Fine. This is the first page. Fine. And what I'll do, I'll just copy the first important things that are here. You need to have a good book covers. Okay, book cover should be there. Even it's just a simple book cover. Don't worry. You don't have to have a very excellent book cover or something like that, because activity books are just the printables. You just have to give it for the print. You just have to buy and give it for the print. That's all. I'll just copy this elements done, and I'll just copy this element, copy, and I'll just paste it here. Fine. How to paste this? Click here and paste it here. Right. Now, I'll just make it a bit shorter. Okay, I need to write all of it. Okay, you can write so many things here, whatever you want to. What is the content also? For now, I'll just show you with a simple thing. Okay, matching instead of matching. Okay, I'll write learn about Salah. This is about learn about Salah. Okay, this activity book is about run about Salah. You can just get so many activity books ideas, and I want you all to just create one such activity book in today's session. Fine. This I thought to deal it in yesterday's class, but I was all actually time for the class, so we'd have to discontinue this. Fine, no problem. This is just the way I wanted to create. I want you to create very beautifully. Fine. Learn about Salah, and then you can just add the contents in it. Fine. Whatever is the content. First is the word scramble. Second is this one, and then you can just add it. The first one, for the very first one, you can just give the first heading. What are we doing? Matching game. Okay. Let it be the matching game. The matching is already written. Now let me write it as game. Okay. Create your own content and also take the help of ChatGPT if you are finding it difficult to. You can find so many matching words. Go to the ChatGPT and write a prompt like give me a worksheet or the activity book on Islamic content, or give me the ideas for it. Fine. You will just get what to write, what to do, what to not write, and more. Fine. If you want to increase this on the sides, you can just increase it. And if you want to increase this in this way, you can just increase it. Okay. I'm just giving you one such example. So what I'll do here is I'll just write other names. Okay. If you want, you can write it in Arabic. For now, I do not have access to the Arabic this one, so I'm not writing. You can just write it in your own ways. A salah. Okay. The second thing I'll write is a masjid. Okay. The third thing I'll write is wudu. So I want you all to write it in Arabic, because the content creators love it when it is the content purchasers love it when your children learn it along with the Arabic content, the wudu, and then you can write something like mosque, something that are related to the salah. Okay, we can write masjid instead, right? Okay, masjid. Okay, if you want to maximize this, please maximize something that is, but you have to be careful. You have to maximize something that is for everyone. You have to maximize it, right? masjid. There is some typo. I don't want to sit back and correct because I just want to show you how to create. We are not, we don't have so much time, so we'll just cover the major concepts. That's all. Prayer. Salah is already over, right? Mosque is over. Okay, let me just write Quran there. Quran. Okay, you can write zikr there. You can write whatever. Okay, now you have to match it up with a good this one, right? What we say. So what we'll do, we'll just delete this. Huh? You have all the elements there, dear sisters and brothers. What you'll do here, you just have to write the four of it. You just have to select, go to the elements and select some of the beautiful salah pic. Let me just write salah here. And how the in the activity books it appears, you just have to grab that one. See here, this brown content is good with this content. So we'll just put salah here. The second thing, Quran. Quran. I want you all to design a beautiful printables, inshallah. Today's homework would be that, as well as we are going to make a business card as well. Brown. Your this one should be brown because it is brown. Most probably, dear sisters and brothers, usually I say they create it in black and white. Okay, when you export it, you can just export it as a black and white, fine. So we'll just keep it here. And then what do we need? We need something like masjid. We have it all, right? We have it all in the graphics. You don't have to worry also. If it is not there, you can just get it from the Google. Fine. Hope you all know how to get it. Fine. Let me just place this masjid here. And then the last part, wudu. I think I'll place this here. Something like this. And then last part wudu. And also you have to change this, match the words with match the Arabic words with the English meanings, or match the English words with the meanings, or something like that. So for now, I told you, you can just go with the Arabic words, match the Arabic words with English meaning, with their meanings in the images, with them, with the pictures, okay, you can just write it whatever, something that is related with their meaning on the pictures. Okay, I'll just write it out. Okay, then the last wudu is left out. Even the wudu is there, dear sisters and brothers. You can just write ablution there, right? Ablution there and search for it. See here, the person is making ablution, performing ablution. So I'll just keep it here, somewhere here. See, come on, make it so that the content matches, the colors of the content matches, the color of the graphics that you have matches with this, right? Do not put some what we say unmatching stuff for without a color combination. There should have a beautiful color combination. See, this is just a matching game that you created. Second, you can create a word scrambler. For example, there would be some salah, or salah should be spelled very invertly, and then you can just create, and then you can find the missing letters. You just have to show, and then you have to write masjid there, and there should be a underline there. And then for the search also, this is very easy. For each, you have to write. For example, rice is here. Instead of that rice, you just have to change it to the words that you want. Edit it to the words that you want there, right? Edit it beautifully. True or false statements, you can do it as well. And also there should be a picture, kind of what we say, the drawing, or the coloring the picture, color the pictures, color the picture, coloring pages. We say coloring pages. Let me just put the coloring pages. Let me just grab a beautiful coloring page. Okay, roll and add colors. Roll, add and color. Okay, let me see something beautiful. Colors. Okay, let me just put this one. Now what I have to do, I just have to delete this up. That's all. We are going to delete this up. We're going to put a beautiful masjid or whatever for the salah, because this is the topic of salah. Salah. I will just put salah here, and we'll see if we have a person reading salah or with the masjid behind or something like that. You can put this one as well. If it's color changing thing that we have, okay, this is not being deleted, you can just delete it out. This one you can put. And now the black color that is here, you can just change that to white color, because we want it all in the white coloring. Okay, I think it won't give you a good look. So let it be black. Okay, you can check whichever you want and select it. Select a beautiful one. Fine. Or you can just grab it up from this one, what we say, the Google, and you can just paste it here. That's all. That's very easy to go with. Or you can create your own stuff. This one. Okay, then when dua from somewhere behind, and then you have to put something like masjid behind. Okay. Okay, to color. Okay, it's just to color. Okay, something like this you can create by your own. Something bigger, right? Okay, then what you have to do, you just have to select the So it is totally yours. Inshallah, you can create a wonderful. Inshallah, today itself you can start this, dear sisters and brothers. Create a 5 page. Okay, just a 5 page PDF, or at least 10-page PDF would be the excellent one. You create a 10-page PDF. Sit back today, okay? This job is you're doing for yourself. You can just do it within. I'm telling you, within half an hour. You are wasting your times on the watching unnecessary stuffs on the internet. This would be very very beneficial. Yes, it's just under 30 minutes time, and you will earn the passive income, inshallah. And you just post it on Etsy for even the $1 or $2, or you can just get, or at least $5 should be the minimal amount. You can put it for $5. And what you can do, dear sisters and brothers, is you can paste the link here and there. For example, on the WhatsApp groups, on the WhatsApp stories that I have created this stuff, you can download it. It's beautiful for the students. It's best for the children. Even if you are one to two of your cousins purchase that as a printables, even if you are whoever is in your groups, I mean the audience from the countries outside countries will purchase that, then that is excellent to go with. Fine. So this is just an idea of earning. I've been giving tips each day, each and every day, how to earn through the worksheets, how to earn through the Canva. So this is one of the tip for today's session. Fine. So you all have to color this up in the same format. This is the color that is in the first two pages. So you have to put at the same for all of it. Okay. Give it a matching look. Fine. Matching look. So this is the first thing, or something like this probably. Yes, this is matching with all of it. You have to give it a matching look for each and every background, fine? So this was it about the worksheet. Now we'll head on to something called as your business. What is your business? What is it? What are you? It is nothing but personal business card we are going to make in today's session. Do you know what is a business card, dear sisters and brothers? What is a business card? Why is it used? For example, someone wants to get information about you, someone wants to know about you, and someone wants to know what work do you do, or what are you qualified in, why, how are you creating such a beautiful stuff or something like that. So you just have to create a beautiful business card and put it on your profiles, or put it on your catalogs or somewhere, so that they can just get to you for the for what for the inquiries or for the clients, right? So some of the business card ideas. What are some ideas? What we have to pour in inside the business card? We have to have a name. We have to have a good, what we say, our logo. We have to have our beautiful contact information is must, dear sisters and brothers. Contact information. So if you want to write the QR code, you can place the QR code as well. If you want to create beautiful stuffs, make it more beautiful, make it look very excellent, then you can just go with that. So for now, dear sisters and brothers, I want to head on here, and I want you all to write search for business cards. Okay, I hope you all have seen two types of business cards. It is not just for you, dear sisters and brothers. The thing that you're learning today, business card preparation, it is also for your clients. For example, if your client comes to you and asks you to create a business card and print it and give it to you, you can just click on this business card button, and then you can create a beautiful business card, and you can just print it with Canva only. Canva will deliver it to their house, the doorstep only. Okay. So I'll just show you where it can do the stuffs like that. There is something called as printing with Canva, right? We can also make use of that stuff. First, an important thing, dear sisters and brothers, we are not using the templates. Okay, if you want, you can use the templates. We have very beautiful templates. For now, let me just not use the templates. So we'll head on to something called as we are going to head on to something called as creating our own what we say own business cards with our own beautiful backgrounds, and also with beautiful elements into it and beautiful text with it. Fine. So today's class would be a very base for you all, inshallah. So you all will be able to create a wonderful stuff, inshallah, in today's session. So for now, let me head on to something called as preparing the business card. Fine. I want you all to search for any of the beautiful backgrounds. Go to the elements and see what backgrounds are excellent to go with. Fine. So let me just search for the backgrounds. Okay. So which color do I want? First thing is, which color do I want? So to search for a beautiful background, what you should have, dear sisters and brothers, is okay, you just have a good keyword, background. Just write background. Okay. Let me just put a beautiful background. Let's just see how many backgrounds are here in the graphic. Okay, we have something like this. Okay. Red background. What I'll do, I'll just put it here and I'll set it as an image. If I want, I can just make it in this way. You know, business cards are in two types. One is in the landscape, one is in the portrait. Have you all seen that? Usually, when you get the business cards from the businesses, they actually distribute it here and there, right? When you go to some of these good entrepreneur shops or somewhere, they actually give their business cards to you, so that if you want to have that service again, you just have to look into that business card to get their contact details, right? So this is one of the business card background that just we created, right? Now I just want to add some beautiful stuff to this. What will I add to make it more interesting, more excellent to go with? You can search for some of the neon backgrounds, some of the backgrounds like something that we discussed in yesterday's class, some of the good glow backgrounds or glow. Just write glow here. Fine. I'll show you. Just write glow and see how beautiful the things you will have. You'll have white glow. You'll have some glows like this. So see whichever glow you like, and just you can put it here. Fine. If you feel like this is just what we say darker image, take something that is whiter, or what we say something that is whitish. I mean the light colored. Fine. Okay. So glows, see if anything works out. Okay, this glow. Let me do one thing for this. Let me flip it up. Now what I'll do, I'll just place it somewhere here. Okay. We'll just rearrange that some other time, but we don't have to do it now itself. Okay. White glow is done. Now I'll say search for some of the neon things if we have some neon, because it looks good with the neon thing. Um, okay. Okay, let me just take this one. Okay, we have to just change the colors here, fine. What we'll change to the same as the color in this image, fine. And then what we'll do, there is some highlights there. If I want, I'll just change this also. Okay. So it will be like this one. Yes, it's simple this. You are giving a good look for the this one. What we say, the borders. Borders should look good, right? Good and excellent. So if you want, even you can increase it further in size. What I'll do, I'll just increase a bit and place it here and there. Okay, we are done. Some look from the borders. Just see here you have got some highlighting look in the borders, fine. And then if you want, you have so many designs, so many things to do. You have so many things to do. You can just select whatever you want. It's in this class something we use, right? Probably you all know that. We can just use this glow also. You can use whatever things that are excellent to go with. Whatever you feel excellent to go with, you can all use that stuff. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. So let's move ahead. So now what we are going to do is we are just going to have our own, what we say, we have to have a logo there, right? And first page, usually what they should do is they have to have their own logos, right? So this much is enough. So what I'll do, I'll just send this layer as backward, send it to back. And this one, this layers, let me see if it gives you a good look. Flip it over to vertical and let me just place it here. We'll do that later, okay? We'll do editing later. I just grabbed it, I just got it, and we have just started off with that. Fine. Now we'll just go to the uploads and see if we have a beautiful, what we say, um, uh, logo. Fine. So for this, I'll just grab this logo, because for this white thing looks good. I'll place it here, fine, where the excellence is reached. If I want, I can remove this one. Now, if you want to give it a reflection look, you can please go to the reflections, the same reflection that we had, easy reflections, and give it a reflection look. Fine. Create it very wonderfully, inshallah. Easy reflection, you just have to hold on the thing that you want to get reflection as. You just have to click on create reflection, and you just have to add it to the designs. It will be added within a moment, okay? It will be added within a moment. So it will be somewhere here, just a moment, inshallah. So again, if it's not appeared, add to design. Okay. Okay, it will just appear in a moment, okay? Then what we're going to do, see here, it has appeared twice, that's right. You have to be a bit more patient with have maintain a bit more patience with your designs. Okay, if you want till here, you can take it to here, or you can give a shadow look. You have the shadow look also. You can just go through the effects and say it. Fine. Now I want to write the text. So what text you will write? You just have to go to the design style. It's again totally up to you. I prefer using this to minimize my work. Okay, to reduce my work, I prefer using this. I'll just move to this one. Okay, now the fonts. Let me just change it to white. I have something called as change all to white. I can just change it all to white. Okay, I'll place it here, EDU-SITE. Fine. you can just write your names, dear sisters and brothers. I want you all to write your names here. Fine, write your names, and now you are going to put you're going to make something for yourself, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah. Where the excellence is reached. This is a tagline that I just gave you, but here you can add your own stuffs like degrees. You can add whatever achievements you have made in life. You can just add that. You can add as graphic designer and whoever you are. For example, health practitioner. If you are a software engineer, if you are something, I want you all to add in your own, what we say, uh, add in your own tax tagline here. Find where the excellence is reached. This is just for the organization sake I'm preparing. If I want to prepare it for self, I'll write my Mishal here, and I'll write all of the stuff like graphic designer, the coach, the tutor, the software engineer, something like that. Okay. So I just want you all to write it all in a line, aligned in a line. Inshallah, that will look very excellent with the content where the excellence is reached. Okay. This is the first page that we have constructed. Now you can give it even further better look. Okay. I think the thing that is here is not giving a good look. I wanted it good bordering out of it. Okay. Now it's just fine. Okay. Okay. What I'll do is just bring it a bit forward. Layer, bring forward. Okay. If I want to remove this one, the something that is here, I can just give it back look, and then I can just remove that. Send it to back. If I'm not liking this thing that is here, you can just delete it up. Okay. Okay. And if even if you do not like the something that is the reflection here, you can just do it in your own ways. You can do it in like this way. Yes, it's just skew it up. You can just skew it up and put it, or you can just create your own 3D look of that. That's all very easy. Fine. So I'll just delete this up. Okay. There's just a simple page that you have created. Or if you want, there are so many things like platforms, yes, sisters and brothers. Go and search for the platform. Come on, platform. Write platform here and search it here. See here, you have so many platforms like this. The white platform you want just put this here on the white platform like this, and you can just send it back, right? So it all looks excellent. If you want, you can just, it's totally up to you. It's not like you have to do it in this way only. It's totally up to you. Okay, the next page. Now, for this page, you can just give some glows here and there wherever you want, right? Because I'm not finding some glows here. You can just write glow and see if you have a glow like the pinkish glow or something like that. Even if I want, I'll drag this up, and what I'll do is I'll give it a lightish color. I think the color is not here. Changing aspect is not here. No. Okay. Even for this, the coloring, you will have it in some of the things like this, right? Some of the stuffs like this, you actually have the color changing aspect. No, we do not have. You can see in which you get the color changing aspect, so you can just make it out, right? Or you can just create that stuff as such, right? Then, okay, the next page. Where in next page you are just going to add it up, or what you're going to do, you're going to duplicate it, because you should have both front and back page for it, right? For the if for every business card, you need a front page as well as a back page. So only two pages you actually need. So now what I'll do, I'll just drag it somewhere here, and if I want, I'll just skew it up. Fine, I'll skew it up and make it like it appear like a 3D thing. Okay, I'll place it here. I'll just place it somewhere here. Fine. Okay. Now, EDU-SITE is not required because we are just going to exhibit our own talents here uh, in a business card. So let me just write Vishal here. Okay, I'll just write it and place it here. Instead of this, what I'll do, I'll just write my, okay, write your own qualifications or whatever you are. So graphic designer, and there should be a one slash, right? Okay, you can write slash, you can write commas. This is better, right? Graphic designer, can write it as coach, a tutor, a mentor, and also I can write it as a software engineer, coach, tutor. Okay, come on, write it all along. Inshallah, let me see how you all are doing it. Okay, after this, let me just write it as this one, and then, okay. Are you all doing it along with me, dear sisters and brothers? Software engineer. Fine. You need to put it all in one line, and you have to reduce its size. Okay, it's too big for the text to go with. Fine. Let it be reduced. Okay. It should feel it comes in your palms, right? Do you know how the business card it will be so small it gets into your palms. So what you have to do, you have to be very peculiar with the font sizing. You don't have to put very big size, very small size or something like that. Be very careful with the selecting the sizes. And then what I can insert here is I can insert because it's a graphic designer. What I'll do, I'll just go and write something like real. Okay, I'll just search for it. Yeah, I'll just carry this one. I'll just put it here, whichever you want. I'll just put it here somewhere behind. Even this is okay. I'll see if I have some better one. Okay, this one is better. This is too curled up. I'll just put it here somewhere here behind. Okay, I'll just give it a white look. And then I just have to reduce its transparency. Okay, okay, we are done. So next we are just writing the few things like what are we for. First thing is you need phone. Okay, phone call or what we say. We're going to add up a phone, a cell phone icon. So we'll just add up the icons, then we will change its color. Fine, one. Okay, let it be here. Then the second thing is you need to add an email ID, and then you need to add something like where are you for the WhatsApp, for the Facebook, for the Instagram or whatever. You can add it up. I'm taking the round. This see here. I'm not taking unmatching content. Note that, dear sisters and brothers. I'm taking everything that is in round shape. You give it a classy look, so you have to put it all in the rounds only. If one you have grabbed in the round, you have to grab all other elements with the round only. Fine. So this one is done. Then I'll add some website look or the YouTube look or whatever, whichever I want. I'll just put the elements, website, and then we can add the location also. Probably you might all have seen the location look also. So yeah, note down what I'm using, yes, sisters and brothers. I'm using the same round stuff to each and everything. If you do not write it in this way, it won't look classy. Okay, if you do not select the elements very beautifully, it won't look classy. You won't look like a pro designer, fine. So if you have any of the business cards in your home, go and just check it. You can create more beautiful business card than that. Take it from me, inshallah. You all can do it, fine. I'll just place this up here. Okay. If you want to add more of the such buttons, you can just reduce its size. That's all. Reduce its size further and write it. Fine. Now we'll just add what we say. We just add the text. I'll just take one small little body and let it be the colored white one. Okay. And we'll place it here. I think if it wants to a bit bigger because I've taken the the elements in bigger size. Now I'll just add all of it. Plus 91 733 82 94 865. I want to see the beautiful business cards of your own name, of your own, what we say, own cell phone numbers, um, own email IDs, or something like something to contact you. Okay, you can just create that as such, and I want you all to put into your what we say the community so that you get the clients, inshallah. So this is very very helpful, dear sisters and brothers. The business card preparing. If you have a business account on WhatsApp, put it on your catalog, right? So that people might know you and they can just get forward to make you can make them your first client, inshallah. So you all have started to design like a pro. Do not hesitate from now on. But dear sisters and brothers, you have to reach certain level. You have to practice the skills so much that you should not settle for something that is lower. Fine. So you have to practice it so much, and then you have to just head on to taking the clients, inshallah. As your site at gmail.com or whichever mail.com you can add at gmail.com, and for the next one also you can just rearrange it further. I want you all to complete this. Fine. Okay, I'll duplicate this up, I'll place it here, I'll duplicate this up, I'll place it here. And then this we can just change the website name to whichever we want, youtube.com slash, and the location to India or whatever. Fine. So this is just a beautiful business card that we created. I want you to just make it a bit smaller than this because it looks classy when it is smaller. Fine. Okay, this is just the things that we have created. If you want to change this podium or this platform, you can just change. If you want to delete it. Oh, this is just a simple way of creating the stuff. So yeah, I just added some elements. You also can add some beautiful elements apart from this also. Right? It's totally up to you, dear sisters and brothers. You can just see and look into the various contents and project it. Okay. For your clients, if you want to give it, you just can create a mock-up of this design. You just have to download this app. Okay, how to download this? You can just save it as an image. Okay, let me just save it as an image, and you can just create a mock-up and send it to them so that it can just be like a wow, this is such a beautiful creation. How it looks after the printing or something like that. How to create the mockups? Go to the mockups. There's something called as mockups in your back, in your apps. If you do not find it here, go to the app and select your mockup. Fine. Where is the apps? Here, and then search for the mockup. Mosaic UPS. Okay. So first one. You have so many different mockup styles. You can just put that. Okay. Okay. Let me see what else you can do it for. You can put it like it's lying on a bed or lying on somewhere, or both of it. Okay. There should be a business card kind of mockup. So I think we cannot search. We cannot search. Printing. Okay, this mockup you can give. The third one, laptop wala mockup you can give, because it is actually easier for the business card. Or you can give this mockup, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. Just a moment. I'll delete it up. I'll just give it on another card. I need to put a beautiful background behind, right? So now let me just put this here. Okay, I'll just add it to the background like this. Now I just have to grab the photo that I downloaded. So it is in the gallery, right? So you just have to move to the gallery. There is a gallery. Okay, we just downloaded two images. What we'll do, we'll just click on that image. Okay, add to page. There should be two bulk out of it. Okay, you just add it like this, and you can submit it to the client or something like that. Or if there's a satin mockup, that is well and good. Something beautiful mockup. Okay, something lying on this one, or you can create it on your own. Okay, mockups you can create it on your own. How to create it, dear sisters and brothers? I'll show you. Just see here. You can add up. I'll show you how beautiful you can do. Move to the elements. Add something as satin. Okay, pattern not in this much page. I think you need to have a more bigger page than this. So I'll just put white satin cloth. Okay, or whichever that looks pink is better. I think yes, pink. I'll make it as a background. I'll just delete it up. Okay, I'll just move to the frames. Okay, I'll just write the frames here. Frames card, only for the business card. Frame for business card. Okay, let's see it all. I think this is good for the business card. So what I'll do, I'll make it lie here somewhere here. One, and duplicate this stuff, and I'll make it lie somewhere here. Fine. Now what I'll do, I just have to add into this images. Add to pages. Okay, I'll add this here. I'll add this here. I am done. See how beautifully I arranged it, right? Okay, I did not add it perfectly. I think the business card, this is not up to the mark. So what I'll do, you can arrange it perfectly. How to do? Double click on it, and you can just reduce its size if you want. Or you can just place it like this only. Okay, so beautiful. You can just send it for your client to watch, or you can just create it on this way and keep it somewhere in bulk. Okay, now how to print it? For example, you are going to get it printed. Your client has asked you to print. For usually they actually give it for the someone who is a designer. They actually give it for the someone that who has a printing press, right? You can get it done. Okay, this holds good for the business cards. Okay, you can just grab this one and make it appear. So what I'll do, I'll detach the image from this. Detach image. How to detach the image? You just have to click and write detach image and put it here. That's all. See here, it's better. So what I'll do, I'll just put it like this, and this is done. You can just put it here and there. And if you want, you can write something like put in the elements and write new. This is a new business card that we have created. Or you can write something like some new product. This is new, or you can just give it a labeling, something like that. New, 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 new. Something like this here and there. Duplicate it up, write it here. You can put it in whites or blacks, whatever. See here, just you made some beautiful cards, right? And put it on the business on a satin sheet, and you just created a beautiful stuff, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah. Isn't it looking very good? This you can just submit for the client as a this one. So how to do this? You can just share it up with the client if you want to share it. You can download it and share, or you can share it as a. You should not send it to the teacher, please. I want you all to share it with the link. Okay, how to share it? You just have to click on the share button, and there is something called as share the link. Okay, view link, public view link, or editable link. You just can press there, or you have something called as copy link here. Before that, you just have to click on this button. Anyone with the link, okay, and there should be something like can edit and then copy link. Fine. This way you can just share it up. Fine. So this is one of the way. And then how to download it? There's something called as download button. Now there is something called as print also, dear sisters and brothers. I'll show you. There's something called as print, and the Canva will print it and deliver it to your doorstep. So you have print button also. Fine. So you just can go through this one and see how many things you have to share it with, or how many ways you can do this stuff and more. Right. You can just search for it here and there. It is somewhere here. Right. So you, and there's something called as you can schedule this post on the social media also. There's something called a social media calendar also. I wanted to show it with the social media graphic, but no problem, I'll share it in next upcoming sessions. Okay. So this was some of the ways that you can create your this one. And also when you're giving for the print, you have to know some of the major aspects like print bleed. You have to know how much of the print screen will be what we say will be cut out, how much of the sides will be cut out and more. So you just have to visit the files and go to the settings and see show rulers and guides. It will be showing you the rulers. And if also you can just visit the file and see set go to the settings. If you want, you can add guides. That is not required. You can write as show margins. Okay, you have to write all of the text within this margins. Okay, text should be inside this margin. Remember, text should be inside. Usually we do it this way only. See here, it's already inside it. We don't write it at the edges, because even if there is some kind of glitch in the printing, it should not feel like your text is gone. Okay, there is something called as print bleed. See here, it will give you some print bleed, that how much can be detached and how much can be remained. So this much from here to here, it will actually detach this one, right? Only from here to here it will be printed up. So you can just show the print bleed, and you can just do it everything inside this margins and not the print bleed. Fine. And the next aspect, you can just move to the settings and see video playback. Okay, this is all not required. Qualities and all you don't have to check. Fine. Hope you all have understood what is the print bleed and what and how you can just maintain the sub files and more. Fine. So this is just this we all created a wonderful stuff for ourselves. One is the business cards, and alhamdulillah we are done with the business card topic. Now I want you all to just move on to something called as what did we say we are going to learn? We are going to learn something called, yes, come on, type in the chat box. We're going to learn how to create our own brochures. Yes, our own menus. Yes, all of this stuff, right? So how to create our own brochure? You just have to write the brochure. How do you know how the brochures are, dear sisters and brothers? Brochures are single page. They turn single page into 3 to 4 pages, right? Usually 4 pages. So you just can write any brochures that you want. And one important aspect for any brochure, dear sisters and brothers, is grid. Okay, grid will divide your brochure into this type. See here, it has divided 1, 2, 3 lines. Okay, now you have to create every stuff inside this. Go to the settings and you have to add guides. Okay, that's something called as guides. See here, guides. How much guides you want is also available there. So what I'll do, I'll just click on this one. I'll write add guides, and you can add how many columns you want. 3 columns only. So you can just write add 3 columns. If you want 12 columns, if you want 4 columns, you can just write it there. 4 columns. You want the brochure in the 4. So we'll just write 4. Next, 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 next. Go. Add guide. It will be converted into 4. Okay. So this is way guides added and locked. Okay. So this way you can just convert it into the 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you just see that? Okay. Now you have to just remove that margins and more, because that will actually rulers and more you can remove. I think margins you had to remove. Okay, you do not have to remove the guides. Oh, this one you can remove. Okay, basically that thing that we took is for the three this one brochure. Okay, you have to select it beforehand only, and then add some guides. Okay, and also you have so many excellent aspects here, dear sisters and brothers. You don't have to even work on this. You can select whichever this you want. It is totally based on writing, right? It is writing and images, so we do not I don't want to go in depth with this topic. Let's just have a beautiful small easy background. You don't have to have very best background. Easy beautiful background, photos, and then you just have to work inside this to write the text. That's all. Okay, this is just the brochures that you have created. Fine. This is very easy to go with. Even in the menus, probably you have seen the menus. Menus don't come under the brochures, because in a page we do not write the menus. We write it in the different pages also. We have various types of menus in the hotels, right? So you can just go ahead with that and see, check how the menus are related with each other. Fine, I want you all to check each and every aspect. Create a design and write something like as menu. Okay, I want to also cover tell something about this one. Just a moment. Menu. You can just click on the menu and you can create a beautiful menu. See here, you actually have the good menu templates. You can just add it all inside, or you can make use of whatever stuff that is there. Fine. Templates, you have menus for the hotels food. If you want, you just have so many beautiful templates. Single page template menu, or the dual page menu. If you want to see here, this is a dual page menu. You have beautiful template stuff, because this is totally based on writing. You have to write a beautiful menu. You just have to have a beautiful menu in your hotel. Okay, if you're asked with your client to design such a menu, you can just make use of the Canva, make use of all of the steps, and create a beautiful menu. Okay, so how to create, I told you already. This is the way you are going to create. You just have to have a good, what we say, page. First you have to select a beautiful page, this one, and then you just have to create a beautiful menu. And then we told you something about letterhead, right? How to create the letterhead. That is nothing but, you are just, okay, I'll just show you one of the menus how it looks, fine. You can just click on any of the templates and it will be exported onto the page, fine. So you just can edit it according to your need, because menus and brochures won't be like, you won't get high number of clients for this, because it is once for a business, once for a business, right? Something like business sales line, it will be changing for every fashion sale, for every festivals they will change. So menus are not that important to be discussed, but I want you all to know what to learn in this. Okay, what to do in this. It's very easy. See here, it is same as that we created. We just have inserted the colors, the photos, and inside this one, this is a frame that we have inserted it inside, and then this is the rectangle, and then these are the something that we have to write with, and then there's a line. This the steps are very easy. You can just get the templates only and get it to the work, fine. So the next aspect that I wanted to discuss was letterheads. Hope you know what are letterheads. We're just going to design the letterheads based on the company's logo, and also you have to give the contact details in the bottom, fine. So I'll just give a quick sample for letterheads. Letterhead. I hope you know what is letterhead. The official companies or whatever, they actually have a letterhead. They print their messages for inside that only. They print their letters inside that only. Here you have very beautiful letterhead in the template. Because it's one time used in any company, they have the same on the repeat mode. Same thing. You just have to have white background. That's all, and one border in the top, one border in the bottom. That's all. You do not even have to look for very what we say very eye-catching content or something like that. You just have to put one border. I'll just put one border, and I'll just begin with that. Fine, border. I'll put one border. I'll just simply grab something that doesn't. Okay, I think I need a rectangle border, but fine for me. You can change the colors, whichever color you want. For this one, let me change it to, okay. Or you can just add this border here, or whatever, whichever you want. You can just go with that. But now I do not have much time, so I'm just doing it in this way. Okay, so just what you need to flip it over, flip horizontal, flip vertical. Okay, I just placed it here, and I want the content from my previous page, business cards, right? Everything from the business cards will be written down here, right, dear sisters and brothers? So I'll just check what are in the my projects. Go to the projects and designs. This is the first design that we just create. We'll move ahead with this one. So I just inserted this as a whole, but I don't want this, right? So what I'll do, I'll delete this up. I just want this stuff that are here. If I want, I'll just carry the same thing down. Or what I can do is I should change its colors, right? So what I'll do, I change its colors, whatever are here. So where is it? So I'll just change the colors to black and change it for all, something like this. And I'll place one of the this you have to place there. You have to place it in this way. You have to have a good borders, already told, as already told. And in the bottom, you have to have something like this. Okay, that has disappeared. Fine. What you can do is you can add another page and add it here. And now you can just copy it all. Copy, select multiple, copy it, copy it, copy it, copy it, copy it. This must be there in a letterhead, okay? Because they have to show you from where are you going to grab all the stuff from. Okay, let me just copy this much only, done. And click on three dot button, copy it up. Okay, I'll just place it somewhere here. This is just a simple one that I'm showing you. Paste. Okay, I'll change it all to black. Change all. It's done. So what I'll do, I'll just move it somewhere downwards. And now you have to write it in a big line. Okay, you should not write it in this way. You have to write it in the line. So all of this should be in the which color? Just I'll click on this and I'll write it in the black color. Change all. Okay, this one also turn to black. So what I'll do, I'll just turn to white. Okay, so we are done. So we just can add this one here, this one there. It should be very small, right? I'll add this one somewhere here. I'll make it short. I'll add call button here. Okay. Do not feel lazy while doing this, because this is created just once for a business, dear sisters and brothers. once for every business. Fine, I'll just delete these things. Even the email should be very important. Email is important. Location where you're located is important. All of this stuff you need to carry down and you'll write it here. You have to arrange it properly, please. Because I do not have much time, so I'm just doing it as such. I want you all to arrange it and I want you all to minimize its size along with the content that is written. See here, you have to write it. You have to put it only till this much size. I've seen your contents. You are not good with the font. I mean, what we say, font size or the element size. Element size is very important, dear sisters and brothers. I do not say it up in person because I don't want to hurt you all. What I do is I'm saying in the class so that it is like for all, fine. So I want you all to take it, fine. Take some of the. You have to be very careful with the font sizing, and also it should be equal to equating the element size, fine. So this little place here, and also this is not perfect. How to get the perfection? You just have to move it in some way like this, and it is perfect now. You should align it perfectly with the previous one. Okay, it's aligned now. Just place it perfectly with this one. See here, it has given a center look. Okay, okay. For now, it's enough. I'll just place this Michelle here and place this here. Now, if you want, you can just add a bordering, beautiful bordering, and then you can just create your own letterheads, and you can just get the ideas from the design. See here, some of the designs. You just have to have very beautiful white backgrounds. That is a key role. And white background is a must, and then you just have to add any of the backgrounds, any of the borders, right? Borders you can add. Just look into this. There, some of it are only white, all white. You can just add one single line, okay? One single border, whatever line. You can just add one single line. Okay, you can just add borderline or whatever the assistant does. Take it, inshallah. You all can create your beautiful steps. Inshallah, you can just go through this something from the Google and search for it, and you can just assign it very beautifully. So, Alhamdulillah, we are done with today's session. Alhamdulillah, this was a class for today. Hope you have learned so much with the session, right? Hope you have learned how to earn with your skills like by creating the worksheets, how to earn with each and every aspects, how to create your own business cards, how to create your own brochures, menus, and we have learned how to create a letterhead also. Alhamdulillah, you can just copy or whatever is the base, you can just create it by your own creativity, or you can just look into some of the stuffs on the internet and create a beautiful aspect from that. Okay, so inshallah, this was the session for today. Take care of yourselves, dear sisters and brothers. Keep me in your prayers, inshallah. If time permits, if life permits, inshallah, we'll see you all in tomorrow's class. Take care of yourself. Jazakumullahu khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Wayyaki khairan, dear sister Reshma. Assalamu alaikum.